Good morning, Pokefans. Welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Matt, and we're going to continue our seasonal rank climb using a team that we built from scratch. Before we get started, I need to say a couple of things. Number one, happy Monday. It's starting the week for everyone, including myself. Hopefully, everything starts to die down after Pokemon World's event, and everyone gets to relax a little bit since a really hectic 3-day event is now coming to a close. It was hectic to me because I obviously wasn't able to upload normally during the 3-day period. That's why you guys didn't see a video on Sunday, or at least a battle video. Caveat to that is because Worlds were still going. Now, cool thing is that Worlds was 3 hours behind me. Bad thing is that even though it was 3 hours behind me, when it finally ended, it was incredibly late at night for me to be able to upload a video for you guys for the day. So I just made the conscious decision to not upload the battle that was meant for Sunday, the ending video for Zamazenta, and instead I pushed it out to Monday, so you guys will have most likely 2 videos from me today. Not only this, but you guys will officially get part 1 of season 20's full battles. I was able to get that out while I was watching / listening to Pokemon Worlds. Listening to, because although I couldn't really do a whole lot of recording during the event, I was able to do some back end stuff. So I was able to keep up and catch up to the stuff I've been trying to work on for a while now. And hopefully I'll be able to share some of the delights that I've been working with behind the scenes. Now, because the event ran so long, I wasn't able to record anything during the event. So like today, well, not Monday, but Sunday, you guys will have had the episode number 2 for Shining Pearl. If you guys want to see that, I'll put a link down in the description. You guys can watch that if you want, or just, go through the channel and you'll be able to see it there. Sorry, I got the hiccups. And now that we're moving on to Zamazenta's final ride, we're probably going to be asking the question, who's coming up next? And I went through my entire catalog, and I think the next Pokemon I want to do, see if he's over here somewhere. He is not. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Tropicos. That's who we're going to be working through next. We already got him fully EV trained. We just need to set him with his nature, and then once his nature's done, his moveset's done, and we'll be able to go on with that. Mine's probably going to be a little bit more bulkier than normal, but once it's finished, it should make a lot of sense of how what the team is going to be like. For a premiere for that team, I'm still finalizing everything, but we're going to be using Tornadus. Where are you? Whimsicott. That's going to be very, very interesting. Let's see. Let me open up Pokemon Showdown because I have the team saved there. Here we go. We have Ogerpon, which is it's not going to be the water type. It's going to be the fire type because I don't have fire coverage. We're bringing back Roaring Moon. And because I don't have, I have grass, I have my fire, also grass, but I need a water type. So I thought about using Milotic as my water type. Gonna be very, very interesting, but it's probably just gonna be the Pokemon I use to reset stats for people, just because I don't like how things going a lot of the times. And obviously Terapagos. Now the team, and I'll post the first 4, so like Roaring Moon, Ogerpon, Whimsicott, and Tornadus, because they've got like the most filled out stuff that we are going to have. What I'm doing with the team is going to be very interesting, and I'm hoping to have a really cool build for the team that might change depending on how it turns out, if that makes sense. So the basic premise of the team is to take advantage of fake tiers. Now my Whimsicott doesn't have that, so obviously it's not going to reflect that, but it's going to open up with Tornadus, Whimsicott. Both of them will have access to Protect. Tornadus will have Tailwind. Whimsicott will open up with Taunt to shut off all the other Pokemon, as long as they're not dark types. And if they are dark types, then we can go in with like Helping Hand, Moonblast, or even Fake Tears. So that way we can kind of get some things going. Now it's gonna have the Focus Sash. Now when people open up with these two, I'm hoping that they kind of freak out a little bit and go, okay, which one do I want to go with? Because obviously Whimsicott is faster than Tornadus, but maybe they're like, okay, well, he's going to set up with Encore with Whimsicott, which is not going to be a thing I'm going to use on Whimsicott. Instead, I'm going to be using on Ogerpon. Ogerpon's going to have my Encore, which is, I'm hoping, throw a lot of people off. So we're going to have the Ivy Cudgel, the Spiky Shield. We're not having Follow Me. We're going to have the Encore. And I want to have a grass type move, so we're gonna go with like, I have Wood Hammer set up, but we can also do a Horn Leech. It doesn't really matter. Now I'm gonna have other people have different techs. So like Tornadus, I have with the Tailwind, Bleak Wind Storm, Icy Wind, and Protect. And then Roaring Moon, his move set is Knock Off, Tailwind, Taunt, and Protect. This way I can open up with multiple people that could set up Tailwind and not have to worry about priority. So say that I'll go in with like Tornadus and Roaring Moon. Well, obviously I want to shut off, Grimmsnarl. So what I'll do is let him get one move off, or have someone with Fake Out to shut him off, and then Taunt, that's not a prankster, to completely shut him off completely. So I thought that might be like a really cool thing to do. So with the Pokemon that we have access to for a little bit longer, Pokemon like Ogerpon, Roaring Moon, and Tornadus are going to be removed from the roster starting in Regulation H. So we will not have access to these three again. So I want to try to give like the premise of the team a good workup and see if it actually is feasible to do something like this, or if I'm just living in a pipe dream. So that's what I'm kind of hoping for. And once the team is complete and is ready to show with the Terapagos, because I'm going to be working on this team tomorrow night when I'm off work. I'm going to be working on this team, trying to get everything set up to a way that I would like it. Hopefully it fits somewhere in the spectrum of things, and hopefully get some really interesting KOs. I'm really hoping I'm really hoping for all of that. But I'll post the team so that way you guys can try it out yourselves, leave some little bit of feedback. It is a work in progress, and I know that I haven't posted a team in forever. I apologize for that. I was always just working on teams that I just completely, one, forgot, and two, didn't, for me to not realize that, part of what I do is to kind of share part of sharing my progress is, to let you guys experience it as well, so that if you guys have any feedback and want to try out something, you're more than welcome to. And again, that's more my fault. I just dropped the ball majorly in regards to this kind of stuff. So again, I apologize for that. And we're gonna get back on track here, because we effectively kind of fell off what we were trying to accomplish in the first place, and I want to change that if I possibly can. Go back to the way that things were, and hopefully have some really cool interactions after that. So but yes, that's what the 5 is going to look like. Again, I'm leaning into Milotic, but it might change. We do have competitiveness, and we also might not even look at Prankster for Whimsicott. It might just be like a fake. We might use Infiltrator instead, because Infiltrator is really interesting. So the ability says moves ignore substitute and foes reflect, light screen, safeguard, mist, and Aurora Veil. So if you have a Whimsicott or a Pokemon that has that ability, just completely go through and just plow through things. Which made me think of, instead of having Roaring Moon, maybe a Pokemon like Dragapult go in, because it has Infiltrator. And I thought that might be really fun to use, because then you can literally, oh boy. You can literally just go through everything that they're having. So that might be fun. I know everyone likes to use Curse Body so that it can't prevent the stats being lowered. But if you have the Safety Charm, you don't have to worry about that. Or if you just do, the band, you don't have to worry about that anyway. So yeah, so I'm just saying that it might be interesting having Infiltrator instead of Curse Body or even Clear Body. Curse Body removes like an attack, which might be really cool. But yeah, that's it. That's the kind of like the thought process I have for the team, and I'm gonna do much better at replacing Pokemon to give other things a try, starting Regulation H. No, not Regulation H. We're actually going to do that with Tropicos' team. So, because this is a work in progress. I want to hit the ground running, and I want to hit Master Ball in the highest tier that we can possibly get. So there's that. I know this video is like already incredibly long, and I apologize for that. But I at least wanted to come in and tell you what I'm cooking up for next team that starts tomorrow, so Tuesday, and I'm hoping to have a lot of things come out. So, and content wise, you guys have this video as well as the part 1 of the season 20 fights, and then part 2 will come out on Tuesday with this, and you'll have Terapagos being the headliner. Final thing that we'll have for Regulation G, we'll then move into H, try to see if we can get the same thing up and going, and we'll have a lot more free like options open, because we will have not a restricted Pokemon to focus on, but we can also bring in other Pokemon that we haven't played before or in a long time. Like Garchomp most likely is going to make a return. Talonflame also might be making a return, because both of those guys are amazing. Golden Go, absolutely. Like Pokemon that I've been wanting to use for a while, but doesn't seem to mesh well with the teams that I'm trying to build. I actually have access to them again, and because of this whole thing with like the Worlds, I've been kind of like broadening my horizons a little bit on trying to actually run teams, which is why you have like Tornadus and Whimsicott in a team. It's like, oh yeah, they're both Prankster, and it's like, well, one does fake tiers, and that should give it a little bit of a boof, like a bamf for Tornadus to do a little bit more damage, so you can actually be a special attacker for once, instead of just kind of like, yeah, I could just kind of spread this around. And if I don't want to activate, Trick Room or Tailwind, I don't have to, and I can stop people by doing stuff. Like having multiple people with Taunt is so much better than not. So anyway, I'm gonna I can go on this for years. So we're just gonna go ahead and move on to our match. Please let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe as well. We're gonna get into our matches. We're only gonna do 5 today. We'll move on to 6, starting with Terapagos, because you guys really want that. So we're moving back to 6. I thought we are gonna do September, but nope, you guys have voted. So Terapagos, 6 battles. Let's go. Okay, so we got Pelipper, Raging Bolt, Ursaluna, Farigiraf, Incineroar, and Calyrex Ice Rider. Okay, so this is going to be a very interesting match. We will obviously not activate Tornadus at all, at least Tailwind, because we will need to be able to get in and out of things if we need. We also will have to deal with Pelipper as well, so that's going to be interesting. No, actually, I don't really have a way to deal with Pelipper. I mean, Fluttermane could. I'd have to get it out right away so that Ursaluna can actually be hit with anything. It's ground normal, so that's gonna be interesting. We could. You know what? This might be fun. Let's open up with Zama, Rillaboom, Ogerpon, and Fluttermane. We will not use Tornadus this fight. I know I might be like a mad genius right now, but if my hope is real, what I'm trying to do is, do this thing. If what I'm thinking of could work, we could come out on top on this one. Okay, Farigiraf, Incineroar. Okay. Lassie Surge. Intimidate. Intimidate doesn't really do anything on Zama, because Body Press is a thing. But Fake Out might be something I worry about. Let's go ahead and crunch here, because I think Fake Out's going to hit Zama. If it hits Zama, I can't do anything. Yeah, we'll just go after Farigiraf. That's totally fine. None! Okay, crunch. Not super effective. They didn't fake out either. That's interesting. They're probably just going to go ahead and get set up with the trick room, so they're probably not worried about it too much. But I just realized that Zama's probably going to get knocked out here. So let's go ahead and bring out Ogerpon. Yeah, Flare Blitz. I mean, 80 damage is still 80 damage. There's Trick Room. Sets up Calyrex in the back perfectly. Now they have to be very careful of who they set up next. I'm going to go ahead and Body Press. And I'm going to go into Frigorap thinking that it's going to swap there because I'm going to hit Incineroar with Ivy Cudgel. Terra, so Frigorap goes, or is it Incineroar? It's Incineroar. Okay, Dragon. Interesting, everyone's using Dragon now. That might work. It is going to resist my water attack, so that's a thing. No switches, though, so that's also a very interesting thing. Flare Blitz. It's not as effective. Also damaged by the recoil. Hyper Voice. Tanking like a boss. Here comes Body Press. The Frigorap does get the KO. To be honest, I was expecting it to change. That's still a lot of damage for it not being super effective. Still a lot. Out comes Calyrex. Okay. I'll save those for now. So what's the best option here? It's gonna move first. In the event that it doesn't, I think it's gonna do Glacial Lance. There's no reason why it wouldn't. I figured. Ooh, boy. Oh, I made the right call. Okay, good. I didn't botch this. I didn't botch this as much as I thought I did. Oh, boy. Damaged by the recoil, but here comes a Body Press from downtown to the Incineroar, and it's gonna get the KO. Oh, Zamazenta hit by the Rocky Helmet. Yep, no, that's fine. Rocky Helmet, though, that's interesting. Zama's gonna go down. Oh, that's super interesting. But Frigorap's gone. So now Rillaboom can come back out and Fluttermane can come back out. And they do not have a way to stop me. So Ursaluna has to protect here because they need the burn damage. However, yeah, they have to. They have to double. If they don't, they're in trouble. I'm gonna get this one. And then I'm going to go into that slot immediately. Alright, there's the protect. Yep, okay. No, absolutely. They had to do the double. But I set it up to where it's like, okay, if they didn't, and then that was gonna be the problem. Oh, okay. So they still have Trick Room up for one more turn. Here's how I'm planning on handling this. Ursaluna gets burnt. I can't do anything about Fluttermane. What I can do is hurt it there, and then hurt it there, and hope that I knock out Ursaluna. Oh, it's not enough. Okay. I was like, I hope my horsepower. Fluttermane. Yep. Not bad. But here comes Glacial Lance. That's gonna knock out Rillaboom. He does not have enough defense to last that. So I think it's 22. Yep, 22, 24. Almost got that back. Almost got that back. I couldn't believe that I just barely survived both of those and forced Incineroar to go into Ogerpon. That was dope. I was not expecting that as an outcome, but I'll definitely take it. Okay, so we have Calyrex Shadow Rider, we have Grimmsnarl, Clefairy, Urshifu, Rillaboom, and Incineroar. So what we're going to do, need to not spoil the ending. So in this particular instance, obviously we will need to bring in Tornadus, but we do have the Revolving Door of Pokemon, but we do need to use our better judgment in trying to knock out Calyrex Shadow Rider. So we do need to also bring in someone, because I don't know what Urshifu that is, if it's Rapid Strike or Ogerpon is like the better choice, but I feel like Knockoff is going to be extremely helpful here. So we'll bring in Zama and Incineroar. We won't worry about what Urshifu is going to do. We have ways to get rid of Urshifu. So yeah, we'll be fine there. So if we can take out their legend, we should have an easier time dealing with the Pokemon afterwards. Okay, so all right. So should we... Light Screen's gonna come up here. So also, do we need to use... We do have Incineroar. We could swap. Let's Terra so we can save Tornadus. Actually, let's just go ahead and protect. And I'm gonna Dazzling Gleam just to get some spread damage out. Terra goes over to Calyrex. Yay. Terra normal. Okay. That's to stop me from using Shadow Ball. Not a bad ploy. Absolutely not bad. Probably gonna hit with Thunder Wave. Nope, Light Screen. Figure that out. I'm also probably going to be using the Light Clay. I'm faster than Calyrex. And you do Nasty Plot. Okay. That's a +2. Fluttermane's faster, and you're also got leftovers. Let's go and swap to Incineroar. Probably like the worst idea, but if I can swap out Fluttermane to do something a little bit different, we should be okay. Lower the attack. It's going to really affect Grimmsnarl a little bit, but it's not really going to hurt anybody else. And I'm going to Terra Tornadus so that I am just a little bit more resistant. Nasty Plot's going to really change the game though. I'm assuming that they didn't add in a whole lot. Thunder Wave does not affect the Incineroar, so I knew it was going to come out. Astral Barrage. I am unaffected. Liquid Storm. Misses both. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, I'm so bad. Okay, so let's go ahead and get off Tailwind and knock off. Oh, I could have faked out, actually. Fake out probably would have been better there. Oh, he protected anyway. That's fine. That's fine. Can't do anything about that. Here comes Spirit Break, though, into Tornadus, though. Gonna knock it out. Knock off. Okay. Pop. Yep, knew it. But now it's the cool thing that we can do. Because that guy over there is completely open. Let's go ahead and bring out Zama. Probably gonna get hit with Thunder Wave here. Probably. It would make the most sense. I'm gonna knock off that slot too, just in case. There's the Thunder Wave. It's gonna hit Zama. It's gonna drop his speed in half. So now Calyrex should be able to outspeed him. Sidekick. It's not enough to get the KO. The guy's pretty beefy. Get a crit, knock off the leftover, so no healing for you. Body press into the super effective. Let's go. Your legend is down. It is over. That tells me that Calyrex was not... I mean, it could be. 217 is really, really strong. But it's not getting KOs without, like, significant help. Which is unfortunate. Urshifu's probably going to do stuff too. Let's go ahead and body press into that guy. And I'm going to knock off that guy. I probably still outspeed. Oh, retreat on the Grimmsnarl. Interesting. Out comes Clefairy. That's Cherish Ball, so that's someone else's thing. Knock off on the Urshifu. Not very effective. Oh look, the sash is gone. Body press into Clefairy. It's not going to do that much damage. Owie. Fairy. He's not surviving all three. It was fun to protect, but he was not. There was no way. There was no way. Absolutely none. Hit 3 times. Then bring out Fluttermane again. Fluttermane's fast. Fluttermane doesn't care. Fluttermane do Fluttermane things. We're just gonna Dazzling Gleam. This should knock out Urshifu. Because he's not gonna be able to outspeed Fluttermane. Fluttermane's like 410. Tailwind's still up, so they're in trouble. Even with Friend Guard, I don't think that they have enough to really stop me. Or like, okay, detect. Okay, cool. Dazzling Gleam does not do anything to Urshifu. Dazzling Gleam. Behemoth Bash. Goodbye, Clefairy. Now, they do still have Light Screen, which may save them. The Tailwind's gone. Out comes Grimmsnarl. Who's gonna use Thunder Wave. That's probably their win condition right there. Thunder Wave. Now I'm way slower than Urshifu. Yep. Maybe I should have... Oh, did I attack into Urshifu? I forgot. I probably went into Urshifu. But I also could have went just into... Nope, okay. Down goes Grimmsnarl. I should have went it right into Urshifu, to be honest. Because I didn't, I probably lost my win condition. I think he's going to be able to do enough. Body press into him. Close combat, yep. I need to be at full health to be able to survive that. Barely losing. We are barely losing. That one could have went somewhat different. I could have went into Urshifu with the body press and maybe gotten a KO, maybe not. It's uncertain. But them saving Grimmsnarl was like the better choice. But I couldn't have doubled into Urshifu to save my life. As soon as it detected, it was kind of solidified in a way. Maybe after I could have done something, but yeah. Nope. We tried though. All right. Calyrex, Shadow Rider, Indeedee, Urshifu. Not sure which one. Tornadus, Mousehold, and Wheezing. And they're using the Galarian Wheezing, which is Poison Fairy, I think. It's the one with the mustache. That's the cool one. I like the one with the mustache. The other one is still pretty dope, but this one's fancy. And it's got like a hat that kind of works as a chimney too. So it's like a fancier mustache Wheezing person. Okay, since they can outspeed us pretty easily, we are kind of boned in a sense. We can try to trick the T word, taunt. We can try to taunt them, but I don't think it's gonna do a whole lot. So I think the best course of action that I have is to bring in Tornadus, Incineroar, Rillaboom, and Zama. That's the only thing I can think of. We're gonna have to try to deal with Fake Out as well as pressure from Indeedee, which is why I'm not immediately bringing in Rillaboom, because I think Indeedee is slower than Rillaboom naturally, so everyone else is not gonna have at that. And no one's like me where it's like I have all my stats at like Hyper Train, so I don't have to worry about that. Tornadus, Urshifu, so we know it's a Rapid Strike. Let's go. You know what? Bleakwind Storm, and I'm gonna fake out Urshifu. Unless it's Covert Cloak. Oh, they also use Center avoids it. Ah, Tornadus takes half health. I also do Bleakwind Storm, but I take down your Urshifu really easily. Let's go. They were probably thinking I was going to Terra, and that was a great idea. I was honestly thinking about it, but I decided not to last minute just because of the fact of something like that. If I would have done that and not planned on it, or like Incineroar would have been knocked out here. Thing is, I'm going to Terra, Taunt, and I'm going to knock off Calyrex. I hope that I win the 50-50. They won it last time, so I'm hoping that I win it this time, because otherwise, I mean, they could be scarfed. That could happen, and they just might be stuck into their attack. I almost did that myself. Okay, they withdrew Calyrex. Don't know who that is. A Mousehold, gotcha. It's a shiny one. That's so cool. Wait, where's Shiny Catherine? She was like looking for a family of 4 Mousehold. I'll just like put this video up and like, look, Catherine, look, right there. I found one. Taunt. So I did win the 50-50. So that's cool. They did Bleakwind Storm again. Tornadus avoids it, and Incineroar is going to unfortunately take the attack, which is totally fine. Knockoff goes into Mousehold. And we get hit by the Rocky Helmet, but I knock it off too. We're gonna go ahead and outspeed now. And I will go ahead and knock off Tornadus now. This should... Never mind. Are you like scarfed or something? Like you're just... I won the 50-50 there, but we're just gonna get hit with Beacon Storm again. Miss both? Nope, just Tornadus. I wonder if that... Oh... No, because I would not have won it if it was 50-50. I think they're just like kind of clicking and hoping for the best. Knockoff though goes right into mouse hold. Well, they can't do anything else. That's right. And let's see. Let's do that. Parting shot. Off Tornadus. Okay, we'll go off of mouse hold. I'm okay with that. Liquid Storm misses someone. Mouse hold, but it will hit the Tornadus, which is totally fine. Speed drop. Parting shot. Off the mouse hold, drops its attack. Ba-dum-bum-ba-dum. Bring out Zama. Ba-ba-ba. Liquid Storm misses Tornadus and Zama. Let's go. Completely dry. And they shook off the taunt. I don't think it's really going to matter now. I have 2 more turns of Tailwind, so let's do Liquid Storm. And I'm gonna Behemoth Bash into Tornadus. I don't think it really matters. I don't think they'll switch, but I also don't want to body press into something and then be like, oh look, Calyrex. I'm like, oh, that sucks. I don't want that. I want the exact opposite of that. I could also do Crunch. That would have done like 4 times weakness, but I don't even think it's gonna really knock anything out right away. Even Calyrex. I could probably see if I can do that. Protect. Interesting. Liquid Storm. Hit the Tornadus. Hits the Tornadus. Let's go. Did they just not like Tailwind or something? Behemoth Bash. They're saving mouse hold for Allie. Totally got that feeling. Two abilities. A nerve, so can't eat berries, and a also have Grimnay. We're gonna save Tornadus. And I'm gonna go ahead and just body press into mouse hold because he's gonna get... I'm gonna be hit with Follow Me. Here comes the Terra. Goes straight to mouse hold? You mother... Really? Really? You saved the Terra for mouse hold? God dang it. Oh, look at that. Who knew? I didn't know, but that's still funny. Body press fails. Because I was going to knock it out anyway. Astral Barrage. Listen to Protect, so... No, Tornadus is fine. Zama gets hit for 109. Oof, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. That one's gone. That one's gonna come back up. And I'm gonna crunch mouse hold. Yeah, I know you're gonna do Follow Me. That's fine. I'm gonna crunch you though. I'm setting myself up for a win here. There's that crunch. I still didn't know. Are you serious? Are you serious? Bro, Chacho, what is this game? I know Zama's not based on attack, but it's still weird. Rengar, I don't even think that it appears, it like goes to them, but that's so cool. So funny, but come on. That's a Sharply raise. That's gonna really, really suck. But it's not gonna suck as much as it could. Because now I'm actually set up pretty well. I say that, and I'm probably going to get knocked out here because reasons, right? Because of reasons. Alright, so we're going to do this. I'm hoping that I don't get knocked out for just reasons. I do outspeed it now. At least I hope so. Right? Check summary. 116. That's 232. Well, I know that Incineroar doesn't. I don't think it matters. We're going to Grassy Glide that slot, and I'm going to go ahead and just knock off that guy. I'm hoping for the best. Yeah, follow me. Redirect it, which is totally fine. Grassy Glide, because Rillaboom can. Incineroar can't. +2, probably not going to do it, but we'll see. Master Barrage might live. It's +2. No, what the? That was a +2. Is it? Was it Spect? I mean, it could have. +2 plus, I mean, I don't know. I don't think it was Spect. It did use Astro Barrage though, which I probably could have just spammed Wide Guard. That probably would have saved me quite a bit of time. I didn't even think about it. It's like, oh yeah, I could do it. No. But I don't think I had a choice. I think Zama got knocked out beforehand. I'm not 100% sure. I mean, if it was Spect, it was a good game, right? Like, that was my win condition though, was to knock out Mousehold and then do 4 times attack into Calyrex Shadow Rider, and that usually gets a KO. But yeah, not this time. Interesting. Okay, so we've got Chiampao, Sableye, Fluttermane, Tornadus, Groudon, and Incineroar. Okay, so what is our course of action here? We might have to deal with Tornadus being able to outspeed, but we also have to deal with Fluttermane as well, and also Chiampao. Chiampao is probably gonna be like the one thing that I'm gonna hate dealing with, but we'll bring in Incineroar because they too have an Incineroar. Don't want to get stuck behind Sableye again, so we'll do Fluttermane and Zama. We'll do those 4 in the back. Now, because of this, I will probably have to save my Terra for either Zama, or I could have left Zama behind and brought in Ogerpon to be able to do like a lot of the pressure there, right? So in this instance, I will have to create some sort of opening that I can be proud of. All right, so we have Tornadus and Sableye versus Incineroar and Tornadus. I don't like what that little guy can do, so I'm gonna Terra just immediately. Which kind of sucks. I know I wanted to save my Terra for others, but I can't right now. It's not allowed. I can't because like I have to worry about Sableye turning stuff off. And Sableye is notorious for like Quash, Will-O-Wisp, and also have Fake Out. But if it's against Tornadus, it's not that big of a deal. Incineroar is like, I mean, it is what it is. I'm going to turn off any Prankster. Ailwind, so 50-50 win or I'm faster. Taunt. Okay, Gravity. Gravity intensifies. So Tornadus. I mean, my Tornadus is already on the ground. knocked away the eject button, so they're gonna take that. Taunt. And let's hit Sableye again. I think Sableye's gonna swap. Go swap. Disable. It's not affecting Cineroar. Pokemon Storm. Still a lot to Tornadus. Go ahead and knock off Tornadus on their side. Light Screen to lower down the damage that they could receive. And special moves. Sableye goes down. That was a crit. I think it was on both, but Jesus, that was a lot. When Storm hits both, Tornadus goes down. Cineroar procs his berry though. I might have knocked out Tornadus if I focused on him last turn. Knock off, knock it out. Was it Sash? Covert Cloak? What was it? Covert Cloak, okay. Bring out Flutter. Flutter might be better. What does gravity do again? I have a feeling I should look that up. Qian Pao. Okay, so gravity enables flying types or Pokemon with levitate ability to be hit by ground type moves for 5 turns. Moves that involve flying cannot be used. Isn't Bleak One Storm a flying move? I think it is. Parrot comes out. It's probably gonna go to Groudon. That's a shiny Groudon, by the way. Qian Pao gets hit with the Terra. It's gonna go Ghost, thinking that I was gonna hit it with a Fairy type move, but no, I'm gonna single target into. Never mind. No, I'm not. I did not want to hit Groudon at all. They get a free turn. That's not great. Actually, that's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Icy Wind. Fill it around my speed even further. The fact that Qian Pao gets that's pretty interesting. That is pretty interesting. That one's gone though. That one's gone. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I'm gonna hit Groudon in the face with a knockoff. AC Wind's gonna lower it down even further, so now Groudon can attack before me. Moon Blast, I'm so faster. Vespa Blades. Owie. Looks like we are not taking any W's today. It's kind of hard out here. Not going to lie. Body press into Groudon. If I would have went into Qian Pao like the turn before, like doubled into that slot, I think this would have been a different battle, but because I didn't, I think I'm getting a little too hasty. Icy Wind. Just lowers my speed. Here comes Breath Blades. Bulk up. Okay. Defense rose one stage. Still a lot of damage. White card. I don't know why they would use Press Blades on a single target. I mean, they could. Icy Wind's gonna fail. Bulk up again. It's +2. Our light screen's off. It's gonna hit Chi and Pow. Icy Wind to lower down the speed. It's also just small chip damage for Groudon. Third bulk up. Okay. Crunch. Now, if only I was flying. Like, just Terra flying here would be perfect. Why not? Body press. Let's go for it. I tried. It's kind of hard to fight against that. That's totally fine. Okay. So I believe I'm rushing my moves a lot. Because usually I don't go into big losses like this. Maybe I'm just excited because Zama's done and I get to move on to someone new. I should do this every time, like be excited, right? I should do this every time. It's like, oh, I lose. Let's see what it would take for me to make the team better, and then start like figuring things out, using Pokemon Showdown again, using the calcs that I do have afforded to me, and then go literally, okay, what knocks out this Pokemon? Like what are people using to knock this Pokemon out, and see what I can do to survive 1 or 2 hits, right? To be able to withstand multiple strikes from people, because Zamazenta is just as bulky as Ice Rider, so I should be able to like be on the same tier, if not just a little bit stronger than that, if that makes sense. Okay, so we have Ursaluna Blood Moon, Water Ogerpon, Latios, Zacian, Incineroar, and Fluttermane. Dope. Okay, so interestingly enough, we might have some options here depending on what happens next. Okay, so Zacian's gonna be in there. I think Water Ogerpon's gonna be in there. Latios could also be in there. Do they have Tailwind? They probably do have a Tailwind setter. Let's start with our legend. We usually don't do that. Bring in Flutter in the back, and then we'll bring in Ogerpon. That way we can kind of maybe deal with Ursaluna. I doubt it that we have to. Like I said, I doubt it, but we might have to. I gotta say, even though that I've lost every single match in this video so far, I'm not upset with the fact that like I'm more upset about myself for making like hasty, you know, tidings for like teams and stuff like that, or like moves. I'm not upset because of the fact of like being stomped on. We actually are getting Pokemon down to like the last 1 to 2 people. So as long as we're not like losing 4-0'd, I think I'm okay, because it means that I am making progress somewhere, even though it may not look like it. Let's go ahead and do Bleak Wind Storm, and I'm gonna Wide Guard Probably gonna get Blood Moon here, but if it's Hyper Voice, this is gonna do nothing. Fake Out is preventing that as well. So I can't stop that. Frequent Storm. Hits both. Drops the speed on Ursaluna, so that's good. And on an Instant Aurora, that's even better. Yawn. Okay. Interesting. And it's leftovers. Gotcha. Who's the legend? Zacian, right? Yes. Let's do this. Oh! Please come in someone with that's weak against body press. No! No! Oh, they played me. Boost energy, boost with the speed. Here comes a Terra on Ursaluna. Are you gonna go back to normal? No, you're gonna go to poison. Oh, I guess wrong. So wrong. I'm gonna do Tailwind though, so now I outspeed even Fluttermane. Body Press is literally not gonna do anything. I mean, that was a nice call. Blood Moon goes over to Tornadus. Does not knock it out, gets really close though, and Zacian is gonna take a nap. Gonna take a wee little nap. Just a little one. Just a wee little nap. Let's protect. And I'm going to wide guard thinking that, you know, we're just gonna try to proc the speed thing. Protect. Wide guard goes next, just so that it wakes up. I doubt it's gonna yeah. It's got a 1 in 3 to wake up on turn 1. Ice Wind's gonna fail. It's gonna fail on Zama. Well, no, Tornadus. Great power. Bop! Zama's standing strong. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Let's do that and wide guard just so that we wake up. I don't have protect on Zama. That's probably gonna be like one of the things that I do often do is have a, if I'm gonna have like wide guard, I should have also protect. So I have to be very selective of the mood sets that I have on Zama. Come back Tornadus. Let's bring out the Ogerpon. Zama is still asleep. Take a nap, Zama. Don't worry, we still love you. Doesn't get knocked out. Earth Power comes kicks in. That will knock it out for sure. Okie doke. Now, I believe I still have Tailwind for a while still. I think 1 to 2 turns. One more turn. Okay. That's double. Go into Fluttermane. Very effective, super effective. Let's hit Ursaluna. Ursaluna can hit Fluttermane no matter what I try, so I'm not gonna try. I'm gonna go into Terra Water with Ogerpon. And I'm gonna hit this Fluttermane with everything that I've got since I outspeed it for the turn. I also get a +1 special defense boost. Well, crap. I was really hoping that I didn't have that, but that's okay. Shadow Ball right into Ursaluna. Not enough. I wish I would have just doubled into Ursaluna. That would have been better. But that's okay. Yawn. Hits. Ogerpon grew drowsy. That one's gone. And we'll just hit the other Fluttermane. The other Fluttermane's probably going to knock me out, though. Oh, swap out from the Ursaluna. Sent out, I can't read that. Okay. Intimidate. All right. Icy Wind. Lowers down the speed. Okay. That's interesting. I don't know if that other Fluttermane's going to live now, because here comes Shadow Ball. Knockout, because booster energy was its item, so we don't have to worry about that. But this is a +1 water attack against Urshi or Incineroar, even though it's -1 right now. Bop, and it was weaker. It absolutely was weaker. So I don't know how I feel about that one just yet. Ogerpon goes to sleep though, so I really don't like that. Ursaluna and Zacian. Spiky Shield. Pokemon's asleep. Behemoth Blade. Fluttermane? Yep. Yeah, I know that is, and that's a 220 guy. I can't do anything to him. Not right now, anyway. Blood Moon. Bye, Ogerpon. Ooh, survival. Let's go. Lucky me. Let's hope that I wake up. The only way that I can win now is I wake up. That sucks. Tailwind. Now I don't win, no matter what I do. Even if I woke up there. That was the only time I was gonna win. If I woke up there and went straight into Ursaluna, but nope. Did not, so that is a loss. But we are speedy. We're very, very fast. Super fast. Super fast. We're just gonna do this. Go. Bleakwind Storm. Miss everybody. Let's go. Let's go. That was the best. Absolutely the best. I couldn't ask for a better ending. Oh boy. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be the end of the video. I had a good, nice laugh. I did not want to have an 0-5 record. Remember when I said like I wasn't feeling too bad for being like getting down to like maybe 1 to 2 Pokemon, like it was just being like really close. I wasn't so upset. I probably should not be saying that since I got 0-5. Should not be saying that whatsoever. But yeah, I did not do well today. Next time I'll take a little bit more time, think closely through my plays a little bit more, and go from there, because I think that we could make a lot of good choices depending on what I decide to do, right? But since it is the end of the video, We are 50 battles in, 22 wins, 28 losses, and our current ranking is 13,148. Again, it's not the best record, and I wanted to have a little bit more of like a higher ranking for Zamazenta. Like, the dude got us to, you know, Master Ball and like 2 to 3 videos. Like, I wanted something a little bit higher, but because I'm not able to edit my teams good enough, it's more my fault. So I'm going to try to be a lot better at that going forward. If I want to make changes to the team, I'll make changes to the team before I start recording and editing videos. Does it mean that I have to stay up a little bit longer? Probably, but you know what? I'm going to try to do that. I'm going to make that to a thing, because I've been having like this massive brainstorm for like different teams and what strategies I could go with and how I can perform better and all this other stuff. And I don't really have to use pranksters, but I can use other Pokemon to get the same results. And that's kind of what I'm trying to do. So we're going to see what we can come up with for Terapagos and then go from there. For now, though, since it is the end of the video, if you guys made it this far, please know that I appreciate you a lot. I was going to I'm trying not to swear, because that, like, today was rough, at least in the battles. Just know that I really appreciate it, that what you guys do. It does really help. Please do me one last favor by liking the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't. Please leave a comment down below, as I do reply to any and all comments left behind. And if you guys want to subscribe to help out the channel and the videos perform better, please consider doing that. It is completely free. And you can also hit the notification bell and select it to all to be notified when I upload next. And we do plan on releasing videos for the rest of this month and next month. And we are planning on releasing different types of content, including the Let's Play series that we're currently doing on Shining Pearl. So hopefully you guys enjoy that video series and the continuation of this. Tomorrow, we'll start with Terapagos and the weird, funky team that I listed off in the intro. So I'm hoping you guys will get a little excited about that. And we're going to be starting to list our teams again. If you guys want the rental codes, I'll start posting those again and posting the Pokemon Showdown stats, like for the team builders, again in the comments. That way you guys can try it out and see what you would do to make changes. I know I've dropped the ball on so many different things, but it's mainly my fault. So I can't really say anything to like justify that, but I'm going to try to do better as not only a content creator, but as a VGC battle. I'm really hyped, and I want to go to Worlds next year. You guys are watching this, Worlds is over, so if you haven't watched the ending, I'm going to spoil it a little bit. 2025 for Worlds is literally on the West Coast. It's in Anaheim, California, and I will literally do what I can so I can go compete in Pokemon Worlds. And if I can't compete, I might go there to spectate, just because I want to be there. I want to experience what other people are doing. And even in 2026, they announced that's in San Francisco. The next 2 years is in California. I should be able to go to see those things, and I want to. So I'm going to do everything that I can that's within my budget and power to compete more and start treating this a little bit more seriously. I want to have fun, but I also just want to be a competitor that you guys could possibly look up to. And as much as I like, you know, being a goofball online, I do like showing off that I am learning stuff, which is the whole series, right? This started from season 4, got Master Ball. From there, has gotten up to this point, and I want to continue doing that. For what, 17 seasons, I've hit Master Ball, and if you look at my Notion page, I'm at a 50.55% win record. I want that to be higher, obviously, and because I'm 17 seasons deep in this, it's going to take a lot before that record starts going up. But all of my records so far have been like 58%. Like, I had one season where I had a 100% win rate, but I only played like 4 times. It's probably like season 3. But everything else has been like, let me go ahead and bring it up here. So in season 4, I had 44 battles, 50%. Season 5 was 42, 6 was 45, 7 was 46, 8 is 46, 9 is 47, 10 is 42, 11 is 48, 12 is 52, 13 is 48, 14 is 40, 15's 47, 16's 46, 17's 47, 18's 51, 19's 49, and last season, season 20, we're at 48%. So I'm up there. I am half. I just need to tipple over to be better as I am. And that is going to take a lot of time. But I'm also going to start editing my teams a lot quicker and faster and get stuff done if I have to, even if I have to do it on my breaks. I do have a little bit of a notepad. I do have a notepad I do take to at work now, so I can actually start doing this stuff at work. I wish I had a phone app to do kind of stuff like that, because, you know, the one that people use now is for Apple only. So maybe I'll just create my own phone app and just use it on. No, I won't. That would take way too much time. Maybe when the YouTube channel brings in money, right? When I start getting paid for the stuff that I do, maybe I can do that to help out the community a little bit more. That would be cool. So if you guys want to help me out with that, that'd be perfect. So I forgot what I was at. I know I went on a long tangent. I apologize. Look in the description if you guys want to follow me on social media. That's my Twitter account and my Discord. Again, I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Happy Monday again. And I will see you guys again tomorrow when we play with Terapagos and a little mishmash of people that I have. And we're going to see how that goes. For now, that's it. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you later. Until then, take care. And I'll see you then. Peace.